The Edo State House of Assembly has been engulfed by political crisis in the last 1 year, following the long face-off between Governor Godwin Obaseki and his predecessor, Adams Oshomole. This has rubbed off on 14 elected members of the Assembly loyal to the national chairman who were not part of the June 17, 2019 inauguration that ushered in the 7th Assembly. 1 year down the line and close to the September 19 governorship election in the state, the crisis is taking a new dimension with a recent cry out by the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, Frank Okiyi, of an alleged invasion of the Assembly by the 14 members elect and 3 others, including the impeached Deputy Speaker who refused to defect with the governor to the PDP.
The dubious plan by the governor of Imo State, Senator Uzodimma, and the stakeholders of APC in Edo State to import a fake mace to take over the Edo State House of Assembly, working in cohorts with the Deputy Speaker, the former Deputy Speaker, who recently declared support for the candidates of APC to congregate in a secret location to illegally and violently take over the control of the Assembly, as had been brought to our notice.
As early as 8 a.m., security operatives had already laid siege at the Assembly complex to forestall any invasion of the Assembly, but it remained calm until some youth with placards bearing the No Sit Down Look inscription invaded the premises to support members of the Assembly.
You can see what people are doing here. They are not doing it for money. This is not a higher crowd. This is the people that is committed to this struggle, and we are ready to back for this struggle. And there's no going back. And we will let them know that Edo is not Lagos.
This followed the arrival of Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, his deputy Philip Shuaibu, and the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly Frank Okiyi to assess situation at the complex.
We were inundated with various kind of threat calls last night. If you recall, yesterday in our sitting, we acted on a very, very reliable intelligence report that the big people from Abuja were coming to invade the house, the sovereignty of this house. So when we couldn't really sleep because of this news, which I'm also sure you are saying of, we came in this morning and we saw the presence of the police, saw the crowd.
I want to assure you that as the governor of Edo State, I will do all within my constitutional powers to protect the sovereignty of your house.
Leaders of the People's Democratic Party, including the state chairman Tony Azigbemi, expressed their views on the crisis rocking the Edo State House of Assembly, calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to wade into the matter.
They attempt to truncate democracy in Edo State. They attempt to muzzle out the legislation, which is perhaps the most important arm of government in Edo State. And that is why the peaceful protest is to stop that attempt.
The people they attempted to illegally bring in, their seats have been declared vacant. They are no longer members or members-elect of the State House of Assembly.
So it's very unfortunate that they now decide to forcefully take over the Edo State House of Assembly. And as you can see, the house is being renovated. And I heard that they are holding a meeting at a private residence, precisely the residence of Osage Ezeyamo.
There's, however, palpable fears that the crisis may linger on if social media reports that 14 members-elect of the Assembly have been clandestinely sworn into office. Sigwe Mesadu, AIT News, Benin.